Hi. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we'd be discussing how to upgrade car speakers. It is estimated that the average American stays in their car for more than 17,600 minutes per year. That is way too much time inside a vehicle that offers nothing more than mediocre sounds from radio and stereo. If your car isn't one of your favorite spots in the world, then you're missing a lot. But good news. This video will show you how to get that dream sound into your automobile. For someone who travels long distances, a loud audio system would be instrumental in keeping you awake. This is important especially if you are traveling without companions. If you discover that your car audio is subpar, you can upgrade. The cost of the upgrade is not much. You will not break the bank trying to do so. The upgrade can be done in two ways. First, you can choose to replace certain aspects of the stereo like touch screens, amplifiers, and speakers. The second way is to remove the entire sound system and fit in another one. So, whether you've got a new whip, or you are still in your old car, you can upgrade your audio system. Shopping for a new speaker can be challenging especially when you have no experience. The varieties and ranges of car speakers are so vast that you will feel lost. There is a whole lot of stuff to consider, such as materials used in making the speaker, the size of the speaker, the component, the brand, and the size. Things to consider are a whole new list on its own. So, here is our advice: instead of struggling to get a one-for-all speaker, you can focus on one aspect and ensure you get the best in that category. You can also consult an expert on car speakers to help put you through and streamline your choices. Below are some things you should consider when you need to get speakers. The size of the speaker. Speakers come in various sizes, and this will be problematic if you don't know the right size to pick. If you are not sure of the type of speaker to purchase, you can quickly drive to the nearest speaker shop and ask for help. The sensitivity of the speaker. The sensitivity rating of a speaker tells how good a speaker is in converting power. This power is measured in watts to volume, which is measured in decibels. Simply put, sensitivity determines how well the speaker produces sounds when power is supplied to it. The sensitivity of the speaker is one attribute that you cannot ignore when you are going to get a speaker. On average, a good speaker should have a sensitivity rating of at least 88 decibels. How does the speaker handle power? The power handling of a car speaker is the energy amount that a car speaker can handle before distorting. The commonest measurement is RMS value. When you are about to get a car speaker, you need to be attentive to the RMS rating than the peak power rating. The RMS rating is how much power a speaker can handle. The peak power rating, on the other hand, is the highest amount of power the speaker is able to deliver in a small burst of power. The best speaker is supposed to have like 2 to 50 watts root mean square for low-powered stereos. For speakers that are high-powered, a root mean square of 10 to 80 watts is very much acceptable. The mounting depth of the speaker. The mounting depth simply means the amount of space your speaker will need in your vehicle. You can add mounting brackets or spacers so that the speakers can be fixed onto the door of the car. If you do not want this, you can measure the depth which your stock speakers occupy and ensure that the ones you will get would either require the same size or will require less. Space is precious and cars do not really have much of it. You can drive your car to the local store and have them check and determine these things for you. They will have the right materials for measurement and technical know-how. What components make up the speaker? The fact is that many car speakers would look alike. But in function and delivery of sounds, they will not. One factor that greatly affects the general output of the speaker is the component quality of the speakers. What materials are used in making the speaker components? This factors in the quality of sounds that the speaker is meant to give out. Woofer surround should be durable and allow for flexibility. This is because the cone of the woofer needs to move without restriction and vibrate without it also. The outcome of this unrestricted movement of the woofer cone is that it causes the speakers to release very satisfying and rich bass sounds. The surround is also necessary if the speaker would withstand tough and extreme temperatures. Surrounds of woofers that are produced from rubber are the best. They enhance the longevity of the speaker and do not sacrifice performance. The second after the rubber is foam and cloth. They are the second best options if the rubber is not available or is too expensive. The best material to make a component and full-range speaker is a material that is light and stiff. This would make the speaker produce brilliant low sounds. The material that is used for making the tweeter is also taken into consideration. The tweeter should be made of soft materials such as polyurethane, silk, or textile blends which can cause the speaker to emit warm sounds. Tweeter surrounds or components that are made of hard materials like the graphite, metal, or ceramics normally send out sounds with higher tones. What about a noise filter? Sometimes, when you are playing songs, it is vital that every other sound stays out. That is why it is necessary that you add a sound deadener to your vehicle. You can buy one called Dynamat. It is one of the best sound insulators that you can find. It is usually placed on the inside of the car doors. The cost of an upgrade depends on some factors. They include 1. The model and the make of your vehicle. 2. The brand that you'd like to use as a replacement or a total overhaul. 3. If you want a part replacement or total overhaul. You should be aware that generally, the higher the price, the better the speaker. However, you have to be smart enough to know when you are paying for quality and when you are paying for the name on the speaker. It is also safer to buy speakers that have good repute than getting ones that are still pretty much unknown. Whenever you are about to get things like a car speaker, do not do so blindly. Thanks to the internet we can access information at quick speeds. Use your smartphone or computer to surf the internet. Check for reviews and what people have said about the speaker online. The reviews online are pretty honest and are experiences of people who have actually used the products. From such reviews, you can glean out info that the manufacturer may be hiding about the car speaker. Another thing that an online check will help you to do is to know the price range. When you compare prices online, you will have an expectation while going to buy. You can bargain based on the research on the price that you have made. The cost of upgrading car speakers may not be one everybody can easily do whenever they want. All fingers are not equal. But this should not deter you. The transformation must not rip off all your savings. You must not do everything at once. When you make a budget on how much it would cost, you can take it easy and build the audio system of choice. When you go easy, it strains your pocket less. Here are some of the steps that we recommend you take when upgrading the car speaker. Change the factory-fitted radio. When you replace the radio with a new receiver, the sound system will automatically improve. Whatever receiver that you decide on will have to be suited to maximize music from your CD collection, from the iPod, iPhone, or Android. It should also be compatible with normal radio stations and internet radio. If you fancy satellite radio or like how it sounds, you can get a receiver which is SiriusXM ready. Calling and receiving calls hands-free is the in thing these days. This means you have to get a receiver that has Bluetooth connectivity installed already or at least one that you can install Bluetooth adapter into. Buy your new speaker. If you are at peace with the radio that was fitted for you from the factory, you can skip changing the radio and jump to this. You could also change the radio and still come to this. Now, if the speakers you want to add are door speakers, it is advisable you start from the driver's door. You can move to other doors as cash and chance permits. If you follow this method of buying per door, then get the full range speaker for the front doors first. But make sure that these speakers will also be a good fit for the doors behind. When you upgrade the front door speakers to component speakers, you can now move those full-range speakers to the rear. Supply the audio system with more power. Here is where the work of the amplifier comes in. As soon as the new speakers are complete, you can add amplifiers. This extra power will help bring out the true potential of the speakers you purchased. The amp that is needed to power the speakers in the front and the back is a 4-channel amplifier. If you have intentions of adding a subwoofer later on, you can use the amplifier in the rear channel to power it till you are buoyant enough to get a separate amplifier or a subwoofer. Let there be sound depth, and there was bass. The subwoofer has so many fans. It is one of the exciting things to add as it brings out the depth of sounds in your vehicle. Power the subwoofer. The fact remains that the subwoofer can work fine with already existing amplifiers. However, it is necessary you get an amplifier meant for the subwoofer alone. It will add a lot more thump to the subwoofer. A mono amplifier will do the work of powering your subwoofer or subwoofers very well. And if the subwoofers are placed in your vehicle's trunk, we think it is best you get Dynamat. This is so that the vibrations will reduce. You can upgrade your car audio system and you do not need money heist to do so. A nice budget and determination will surely get you there. So, what are you still waiting for? Start budgeting. If you've enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell so you'll know once we post a new video. Also, drop a comment below so we can know your thoughts. Finally, don't forget to check the description below for more details and visit our site www.zimcarspeakers.com for more awesome car speaker content like this.